My name is Anny. I graduated in 2016 and I double majored in gender studies and anthropology. I think I sort of use my gender studies classes to narrow the focus that I picked up from anthropology, and there was sort of an overlap in the disciplines that we study in gender studies, but also I guess a depth that you can acquire after following a rather diverse and expensive field like anthropology. I came to UMass as a first year. What attracted me to UMass, I think, was the fact that it was a public university. I was the first year in my family to go to college. I was looking for a place where I felt like I would belong and I could do the things that I was thinking at the time that I was going to do with my life. It felt like a place where I could see myself, but I don't think I had the guidance or the kind of mentality to know well, there's these 5 things that I should be looking for in a school and this has it. It was more so this feels right and I think I can make it happen here. The way I came into anthropology was Intro to Cultural Anthropology with Dr. Negron. I just sat down through the lecture and I think I just never looked back. It was almost like love at first sight, I suppose. I was really invested in the conversations that were happening that day. I was really intrigued by the readings that I saw in the syllabus. Dr. Negron is, just amazing. So I think I felt a sense of connection and I really wanted to see more. So after class, found my way to the office of the CLA First program, which I was part of, and asked my advisor, Joyce, to please let me stay in that class instead of whatever I signed up for before. I was initially most interested or most attracted to cultural anthropology. I think because it resonated with the kinds of experiences that I've had so far in life. I mean, as an immigrant, I think there is that kind of cross-cultural lens that I already felt armed with, and that I just found a niche for that within cultural anthropology very easily. As it went on though, in my undergrad, I became most interested in the biological anthropology classes that we had. I've come to find my passion and my niche in public health. I'm very interested and committed in advancing global health, specifically child and maternal health. And so now I am a graduate student in community health sciences at UCLA. I came back to school a couple years ago in 2019, completing my master's in public health, and then starting this summer for the next foreseeable future, I'll stay on for my PhD training in community health sciences. I think it's just the perfect marriage of, anthropology from both cultural and biological, and also just health sciences. Post-graduation, after my PhD, I will attempt to continue a career in research that advances child health everywhere.